Hey guys, good night. The critic is in the building. The opposition leader held a press conference today, and he said that will be the beginning of a weekly press conference, and I find that interesting in light of the fact that in his weekly press conferences, I hope he addressed the issues of the people. Let me see if I could get it and play it back for you. Well, he's reading from a statement, by the way. It seems that the PNC would not allow him, or his mental makeup does not allow for him to think freely. Right? So let me see if Sheridan can share it. Oh, you gotta hear this. Hear this. Hear this.
Thank you. In a few seconds, we're just waiting for the Facebook Live to connect. Stand by.
Here it is. Opposition leader Joseph Harmon. This is the beginning of his press conference today.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media and the many persons joining us online, welcome to this Leader of the Opposition press conference. It is our first of our statutory weekly press conference with the Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Joseph.
Statutory weekly press conference. Where do you think they learned this weekly press conference from? Leader of the Opposition is not leading, he's following in the footsteps of Barjagyu. Nobody before ever like heard the voice more than Barjagyu. No. You know, Leader of the Opposition in the first of the statutory weekly. Here.
In a few seconds, we're just waiting for the Facebook Live to connect. Stand by.
Story here, get Jagyu.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media and the many persons joining us online, welcome to this Leader of the Opposition press conference. It is our first of our statutory weekly press conference with the Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Joseph Harmon. We'd like to wish all of you, each and every one of you and your families and your colleagues who are not with us this morning, a happy 2021. We will have, as usual, a statement from the Leader of the Opposition, and then we will move into your questions, responding to your questions. First, we'll take questions on the stage.
So the Leader of the Opposition has decided to hold a weekly press conference that they're suggested is statutory, and this is following in the footsteps of Barjagyu. Unfortunately, another individual who very much likes hearing himself. Unfortunately, the Leader of the Opposition has to read a scripted statement. Right? You know what the problems are. You have to read from a statement. So let's hear how he began his press conference.
We will move on to issues which are of concern to you. I now welcome the Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Joseph Harmon, to present his statement. Mr. Harmon, please proceed.
Thank you, Imran. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Imran is alive! I realize it's Imran. Who could concoct such an amazing farce? Imran Khan is back. The Khan. Them man really believe in themselves, by. When you fudge up, what you just do, buddy? You gotta stretch out, restructure, get new people, get new faces. Them man come back with the same old faces, the same bullshit, and the same losing plan. Yes, sir. So one of the plan is they copy Jack Dio plan. Jack Dio go vex them. You imagine trying to talk more than Jack Dio? This my whole press conference is how long? 1 hour 6 seconds. Jack Dio. They talk for 2.5 hours straight and then tell you ask the question. You make a joke. Answer question when it's lunchtime. Ask question when it's lunchtime. Jack Dio will get vexed, you know. It's vexed, Jack Dio will get vexed, you know. Let me hear you guys.
The media, and to all of the persons who are listening in the diaspora as well, I want to join with Imran in wishing all of you a healthy, happy, and a prosperous 2021.
My brother, honorable opposition leader, you don't have to study. We got the process. People collecting 21. It's not 21, it's 25,000 you collecting. Every household collecting 25,000. And the main fact that y'all tax, needing tax, grabbing government is out of power now in opposition. Oh God, peace in the world and come on to good men and all kind of thing. I know it was can't remember, it was the Christian thing. Right? But hey, we got peace. So we can think, don't worry. We need you and Imran blessings.
AP and UAFC that made a statement this week in which we joined with all patriotic Guyanese in condemning the outrageous decree.
Don't worry, let me get straight into other things.
And took appropriate measures, diplomatic and otherwise, to forcibly remind the Venezuelan government that it impact our elections. Now that the damage is done, but there are people who have our interests at heart and who we've been dealing with over the last couple of months or thereabout, and continue to deal with them, who are properly positioned to be able to
You think in an ad, you think they should do an ad with it? Because I'm trying to find something worthwhile for the opposition leader to do. So do you think he should run an ad with this suit and this tie, that they're selling suit and tie? Because opposing the situation and uncovering corruption and all, they ain't good at doing that. They're confused. Yes, I think they should say, and we go to a commercial break where the opposition leader gets his suit. Yes, and now we go to a commercial break where the opposition leader gets his suit. From Herman. Herman, we sew suit for a funeral. You could rent a suit for a wedding. You understand? I think you sure Herman in wearing this suit for advertise Hormone. You know Hormone by Lombard Street there, what does do suit? When he carry for marry, he take off his suit and put it up on you, his jacket, and take out a picture with you, and you look like you had a wedding with a suit. Plus he drop you with he car. You pay the 300, you get dropped. Yes, sir. And the man got a little thing, right? Like somebody got dead. The man got a jacket and a suit thing with a little pocket here. You know the mafia, they put something in the flowers, somebody got dead. When you go wrong, them by the press conference is bad luck. Yes, sir. Ooh, I'm looking nice for funeral. When you went to your opposition leader, man look ready for a funeral. Who there know? No, no, critic, no, it's not a funeral. The man going to. It is a press conference. I watch the man, right? When I see the man do the press conference, I say, it's who eulogy? Who he reading eulogy for? Eh? No, I can't make up these things. Yeah, watch the press conference with the opposition leader. They couldn't even get 500 people for watching. Everybody, Harmon dead somebody's funeral? Who dead now? Who dead, Maduro? Hey, Harmon is so funny. Oh, God. I like them. I like this funeral suit we got. I kid you. Yeah. Watch me. Before I get accused of lying on the big man, let's show y'all the man suit, right? Watch at this. I kid you not. Look at this. Look at the suit the man wearing. Harmon look like he gone to somebody's funeral. Look at the man's face. Who dead now? No, I kid you not. I wouldn't lie to y'all about something like that. Yes, sir? Why would I lie or joke about something like that? I am a serious person by nature. I wouldn't joke about that. Is what y'all take me for. Oh, Lord. Harmon dress up in a funeral suit and they call it Iqbal call it Imran call it a press conference. Let me hear what more you guys say.
It's not enforcing the gazetted orders for COVID-19, and where they enforce it selectively. So some people are not touched. The sacred cows are not touched. They are allowed to do what they want, while other people are shut down. You can't have a small country like this and behave in that kind of arbitrary manner. COVID-19 is no respecter of person. Irrespective of who you are, it is catching you. And now what I'm reading about this new strain is that no matter how old or young you be, it can catch you. And
He read about the new strain? By when you understand why Guyanese taking risk. After dealing with the PNC and the last year, the last 2 years of them, people feel they could live through anything. Everybody calculate them, boy, to live through the 21st century PNC rigging experience. God is on our side. Nobody can touch me. The devil is a liar. Yes, how we going? How we making for this, huh? People just get freaked out at calculating. Here, I don't care. COVID can't touch me. I live out the PNC. You walk without the mask is madness. Yes, sir? He want to know why the black did all that. People calculate, if you live out them, COVID is joke. Let me hear
my
more, you guys.
understanding it is in Brazil in a major way, and still we have not put in place stronger measures on our borders with all of this information at our disposal. We have always said to this.
You want to build a wall like Trump? What you saying? Build a wall like Trump? Herman, you got nothing here. No, but on a serious note, yeah, I got to take COVID more seriously. The opposition leader is on. I think the intention of throwing blame might be. He might be a little out of whack with throwing the blame, but COVID-19 is serious and you guys got to take it seriously, right? Safe. I don't know if Harman dressed with his suit for the people who will die from COVID-19, but the man and the funeral suit is just amazing.
Regime that we are prepared to make available any resources, that is human resources, any technical resources which resides within the APNU to help with this situation. But they feel as if they have all of the answers with all of this information at our disposal.
Here. All joke and fun aside, the opposition is saying they are willing to help in any way that the PPP needs assistance in fighting this COVID-19. I think this is an opportunity where the government and the opposition can work together. I'm all for it. Right? I all for it. Let me make sure I hear you right there again.
We have always said to this regime that we are prepared to make available any resources, that is human resources, any technical resources which resides within the APNU to help with this situation. But they feel as if they have all of the answers. And of course, if you get a question and you answer the wrong question, you answer the question wrong, you get a 0. And we'll see what is happening. We'll see these numbers start going up exponentially because of the failure of this regime to take the necessary steps to protect the health and safety of the people of this country. That is my answer to that question, please.
Thank you, Mr. Harman. We feel your pain and concern about the situation with regard to COVID.
Imran feel the opposition leader pain. I is in pain watching it his suit because I don't know if I cry or if I laugh. I don't know if it's the suit or the joke or the man going to somebody's funeral. I there watching for, knows how long I watching for. 54 minutes and I can't figure out if it's a funeral, if it's a eulogy the man reading, is what the man reading.
19, which can certainly get much worse in the coming weeks and months. We are coming up to the 1 hour mark now and we'll begin to wrap up. We'll take final questions, starting with Sean Embrak, who has another question.
Yes, Mr. Armand, the GCOM chairman is recently...
Sean Embrak is not the banner was Buffett? Sean Buffett Embrak? Sean Buffett Embrak in name?
With your party on electoral concerns on certain agenda. I would like your reaction to or refusal of this meeting.
The what? I didn't hear you. The chief?
The refusal of the GCOM chairman.
The chairman, yes.
Yeah.
Well, what I can say to you is that we have expressed some concerns to the chairman of GCOM on their headlong march into another claims and objections period as a means of cleansing our voters list. And we sought a meeting with the chairman to express our concerns that it's only a mad person who would do one thing twice and expect a different result. That the claims and objections period produced a official list of electors that had over 660,000 persons.
We're doing the prayer mantis. All right.
Out of an estimated population of about 785,000. So, if you're going back again with that same list, on the same process of claims and objections, you are likely to have a number that is higher than 660,000. So we wanted to engage with her and to remind
Secretly, he was engaged with the
that
chairperson.
of the entities that came to observe our elections in 2020, that the CARICOM review team felt that the list was a problem and it needed to be fixed.
I can't make it no more.
OAS,
I can't make it no more. Watching this banner really soon, you know, like when dog howling is like can't get who go there. Watching the banner really suit make I want to sleep. I hope I wake up back from my sleep in the morning. Critic, you see the fight to the boss back. Don't mean see the fight. Hey, y'all take care. I gotta take it early tonight. Y'all take care. Peace and love out.